Hello and welcome back. Steel Pinnings here once again, and today I have for you kind of a review. It is an overview of a new Dimple set that I got, and it's better just to show than to waffle on. Anyhow, this is a Chinese-made Dimple rake and a flag set, but it's more of a rake set than anything. And I've seen it reviewed once by Bosnian Bill, and it was one of the only Chinese sets that he actually said wasn't junk. And I've seen some that he burnt up. So yeah, definitely. This one happens to be solid, good stainless steel and good handles anchored in. The only thing is, most of these in this size, you usually can remove the tips, and that way you have less material. But these aren't big at all. My hands are so much bigger, see? So, without further ado, I got this set because I can't find it anywhere. I got this set luckily off of eBay, used, and I got it in yesterday, and I've been playing with it like crazy, and it does a fair job. And the quality of it, like I said, is just immaculate. And if you're creative in the trend and ways, if you make picks and you pick locks, you should be fairly creative. I mean, a lot of these locks you have to make specific specialty tools for, and these are kind of already made for you. But we've seen these before in many and many sets, and it's a finger set for a specific type of Chinese lock that is in abundance over there. We've found that you can file off one edge and just use one edge on that, or this one here, believe it or not, works really, really well as a warded lock pick. Just a quick little finger pick, stick it in the warded lock and click. But they're not much use for us over here, but they come in the sets. Of course, I'd like to try and find other uses for them. Couple Z-wrenches, no big deal. Always nice to have extras in case you lose them on a site or whatever. Down on here, we have two standard flags. One is, come on. One is a flat flag and the other is a kind of rounded tip. Flat on one side and rounded tip on the other. So it's more of the speed bump worker. Then there's a sawtooth. And it works sawtooths work real well on side pins. Here's a dimple. A lot of dimples, higher security, have the side pins that are over here. And, well, this works real well at getting to them and raking them. And then there's a double and triple diamond. They're both, not any kind of special, but the triple diamond and double diamond, y'all know as the reflection pool set came out, that, these that are stepped and stuff, they do work, and they do work well. But they only work really in instances that they're going to work in. Much more than that, and they don't work for crap. These work real well at getting some of those top pins that are staggered in distance, and the side pin as well, same as the sawtooth that we just looked at. And then over here we have these three types of sawtooth, which is really different. It's almost like they're L'd in shape. So I mean, it works like a city rake in this aspect, so I guess I could keep you a flat, beveled edge right on, and I think that's what it's mainly for. So, for instance, it wouldn't work in this one, but, you get your flat edge all the way up, and that way it would work, keep you a certain distance away. And there's 3 different profiles of teeth: a sawtooth, a small tooth, and a beveled tooth. And here we have the washboard rakes, and these here are very tiny, and these work real well on raking out set dimples. And this one as well is just a little different frequency, I guess you'd call it. And then the ripple, normally these are way too wide, they don't get in, but it won't, like I said, open this pin and pin, but you get a standard lock. Well, yeah, this one worked better in it showing it, sorry. I don't happen to have a standard though. But you get a standard and see how it goes in under them real well. It'll give a good raking for it, and they do work really, really well. And these here are the ones that are really cool, though. These are made for kabas, and they give a variance on tension as well, as it rakes through. These give bounce in return, so it's almost like their own tension within tension. And then there's a flat one with a tiny little lip that does the exact same thing, really. And you get it up underneath there, and you just, and pink, pink, pink. And this little thing feathers them. You've probably seen me how I pick, and I kind of feather. Same difference, but you're doing it in the rake's fashion. They really do work in the standard little lock. I had one that it did work. I had before that I left at a job site, went back the next day, and of course it was gone. And I shouldn't have even brought it with me. I wasn't using it. That's why I left it there. I got it out of my bag, moved out of the damn way, and lost the whole thing. So I'm so happy to get these back, and I hope to be using them more and more. I wanted to share with everybody that there is some Chinese sets that are well worth getting. If you do run across this set, I highly suggest getting it. It's well worth it. If you're into any kind of raking, it's well worth it. If you don't like to rake, then, well, I wouldn't suggest getting it. But raking dimple locks is something that's all new to everybody. And I sure have fun trying, and boy howdy, man, you pop open a lock and you didn't even try, you just it makes you go, oh, that was a crappy lock. But that's not the case. Raking is majority chance and a little bit of talent, and the talent part is trial and error and learning your own methods. And it is talent. I have seen some of the best rakers out there that can outrake a single pin picking in a heartbeat. Not just because it's faster, because the more repetition, the more chances, and it's all chance type of thing. No talent behind it, which is highly different. Myself, I'm not a pro raker. I'm not a pro picker. I don't claim to be, and I hope none of the people in our community do, because we do this for fun. And that's how I like to look at it. So as long as we're having fun, good for us. Anyhow, y'all, please stay safe and always stay legit. If you like this video and like what I do here, hit that like button. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And until we meet again, peace.